Hi, everybody. It's Charles Harper, and good to be with you here tonight. And rather than do a little instruction, I want to kind of give my take on some of the discussions that have been going on about Warrior Plus. I'm not going to be long about this. I talked about this in my newsletter today, and there's I guess they're going to be doing a little bit more in terms of compliance, kind of, analyzing some of the products when they are going to be on the network, I guess, to make sure they meet FTC approval as well as to make sure that they're kind of up to the standard. And a lot of the discussion was really about, is Warrior Plus really going to do it? And are they going to clean up the network? And I will tell you this, and I'm going to kind of come from this from my own perspective. I've done products on the Warrior Plus network. We launched our PLR there, and it is an amazing platform for the transparency that they provide affiliates that are going to be promoting your products. One of the things I will say about affiliates in general is, I mean, if you have ever applied to promote any of our products, I am extremely selective. So there are very few people that we even allow to promote our products, first of all, because we don't want people to misrepresent them and to tell people the basic problem that people have, which is, hey, you're going to get rich from one product. So we don't even allow people to promote that way. And one of the things I really suggested in our newsletter is, first of all, don't be spammy. So, if you launch a product, you don't have to tell people, that they're going to get rich tomorrow. I mean, and regardless of what it is, whether it's software or PLR or whatever you're launching. And second of all, if you're going to be an affiliate, don't promote spammy people, right? Um, and more than likely, and I honestly believe this, that if you listen to our videos and if you follow our newsletter and you're buying our products, I just have a belief about you. And I'm not trying to be disingenuous. I honestly believe ever since we've taken all of that get rich quick copy out of our PLR, we don't really even attract that kind of, we'll say, element. And more than likely, if you're listening to me, you're immune to that stuff anyway. And so, what I would encourage you to do is to chew on the meat, spit out the bones. You know what you need, and you know what's good and what's not. You know the reputation of people, and you know when typically if something really looks too good to be true, and you're starting to feel kind of curious, it's probably not going to be worth your time. And sometimes somebody might be new and they may be making something that maybe you haven't seen before, and you might take a chance, and that's not going to ruin your perception of the whole marketplace. If WordPress makes the changes or if they don't make the changes, for somebody who's listening to us, none of that matters to you. What really matters to you is your relationship with your audience and doing the best you can for them, and making sure that when you say something, that as my old pastor used to say, that somebody could put their foot on what you say, right? And I try to do that. And more than likely, if you're listening to me, that's probably what you do too. You probably say the kind of things publicly that people can put their foot on. Very interesting things sort of happened today in the Warrior Plus Facebook group. And I would just say, why was I even there? Because you know how much I like Facebook, right? I really detest being there, unless I just have to. And so I got involved in this discussion, and I don't even know why I did. It's case in point, some of the things I've been talking about, which is you don't need to be goofing off over there. Answering posts. You should be working on your product and working on your brand, which is what I should have been doing. But the old sort of warrior forum personality kind of came out in me, and I answered a post kind of like, don't be worried about somebody else's thing, worry about your own. And I was probably not as syrupy sweet as I could have been. And there's kind of a reason for that, right? And I don't want to belabor this. This is probably going on longer than I typically do in these things. I don't want to be all like get off my lawn kind of person, right? So, everything that was old and happened to Warrior Forum was better than it is now and all that other stuff. But what I will say is that, before you before you could just kind of ask questions and make assumptions, you sort of had to kind of get your facts straight because someone would really check you, right? And all of that checking was good because it was in a safe place on the Warrior Forum, and it wasn't in this wide place like Facebook where, sort of anybody can say whatever they want to. You sort of had your reputation based on what you had posted in this particular place. And that does not really necessarily exist in social media. I wish there really was a place where we could kind of have some of these discussions. I'm probably going to really kind of push you into, our PLR discussion group, and I'm gonna and really make an effort to make that a place where we can have some of those sane discussions about the PLR business model, specifically, and not kind of be out kind of wild and kind of out there. But again, I made this comment, and again, I was probably of the mindset that, um, this is kind of sort of the way it is, and I probably approached it in a way that I would have if I'd have been, years back, because I don't post a lot on Facebook, and I don't really have the, let's say, the ability to be, kind of as nice as I really am in real life. So, who knows? I mean, I guess the guy called me an effing TWOT or whatever that is. And, I thought to myself, why was I even over there posting off? And here's the moral of the story, right? I mean, if you want to launch on the Warrior Forum, whatever you think, I really suggest that you come to our Friday workshop. We're in session 4. Right now, in this group of sessions, we're going to be talking about doing a live PLR launch. And maybe you don't have any interest in launching on Warrior Plus, but you really kind of want to get the particulars down. I'm going to teach these to you. And so I suggest that you come to one of our Friday meetings. I mean, if you sign up now, the price is rising with every sale. And the sales page is really kind of thrown together because, I really just kind of want people who know they're sort of interested in launching on Warrior Plus. So you can go to the plrshow.com/CTVD. I will be doing these on Fridays. I'm going to be doing 4 different courses. I'm in the first of those courses right now, launching a live PLR course. By the time you get done with the 4th course, if you choose to go on and do the other 3, you really will have a good handle on the Warrior Plus network, and you won't be of the mindset that they've got to do it they've got to do it my way, or they've got to do this, they've got to clean up that thing. You're going to be focused on your customers and your brand and how you can leverage the network, for your own self. And you want to go on to JVZoo, ClickBank, and all these other places. You can do those things when you learn the basics here. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you on Fridays. So if you go to the sales page, that may not be clear yet. I haven't had time to really put it together, but I'm telling you what it is. I'm teaching on Fridays the launch process, and I'm going to start with live PLR. Once again, you can go to the plrshow.com/CTVD. Join me on Fridays. We're on session 4. We probably have maybe 3 or 4 more sessions in this course before we move on to the next course. And, it's just going to be a lot of fun that I'm doing these on Friday. So with that, this has been really long, a lot longer than I normally do these things. And, it may not even been helpful to you, but, we got a chance to talk. So with that, thank you. I hope to see you here on the session. Have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care. And I'm just going to end the stream here and sign off.